Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Welcome back. Welcome back to Wano. We are discussing welcome back to Wano, where we discuss everyday family issues, society and culture. If you're new here, just try and enjoy yourself, please. All right, just try and enjoy yourself. And then if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can do so. All right, and also follow us on Facebook. Once again, welcome. Like I said, this is a live broadcast where we discuss everyday family issues, society and culture, relationship. We discuss that. Okay. In this live broadcast this evening, we we're going to talk about toxic friends and how to manage negative people in your social cycle. How to manage negative people in your social cycle. Okay. And then look on the screen there, you can see there's a number on the screen +744 982 3876. That's the number to join the program. That's the number to call. It's a WhatsApp call to join the program. It's a live program where we discuss this evening toxic friends, negative people in your social cycle. Okay. All right. We all have friends. We all have friends. We're going to talk about people, your friends in your social cycle, people you mingle with. Like I said, you all have friends. We all have friends. Sometimes they cause problem to us. Okay. And then you start thinking about your mental health. They harm your mental health. So for your own protection, it's crucial for you to recognize this toxic friendship and learn how to deal with them. I'm referring to friends, your social circle, people around you. Okay. People that you know that sometimes when you stay with them, after staying with them, okay, you start noticing that you don't feel the same way. You're having issues. Your mental health is being affected. Your demeanor, your um the way you feel before you meet them is no more the same. And it's affecting you mentally. It's affecting your well-being. You understand? And then those people, those kind of people are we'll call negative people or negative influence, toxic people around you. Understand? And it's very, very crucial. It's very, very crucial for you to recognize those kind of people, recognize them and learn how to deal with them. Okay. And that's what we're going to discuss this evening. And that's what we're going to discuss this evening. All right. Eh, we will start first of all. Let's look at this. The first thing that we're going to look into is we discuss the characteristics of toxic friends, including their manipulative, abusive, and jealousy behavior. Remember, it's a phone in session. Okay. So this, as we're pointing out all of this, you can call if you have any idea or if you have a thought or if you know about this, maybe you experienced that around your circle, you can call and let us know about how to ways to or the red flags about the manipulative and abusive jealousy behavior. people around you. Okay. The second one is the second one after that we'll discuss the we also discuss the tips on how to identify these red flags, avoid getting hurt by your friends. Okay. The red flags, avoid getting hurt by your friends. The second, that's the second one we'll talk about. Then when we look into the third one, we'll discuss how to manage toxic friends, including setting boundaries, having difficulty conversation. Okay. All right. Then we'll go further. Strategies on how to distance yourself from toxic friends in a healthy and compassionate ways. All right. So, like I said earlier, you can call in and join on this program if you know any of them that you want to talk about. Okay. Abusive, jealousy behavior, including manipulative behavior. You want to talk about that? Yeah, you can call in. Okay. If you want to let us know if you know the red flags, if you know the red flags of all these toxic friends, red flags, how to identify them, you can call and let us know about that. If you how to manage the toxic friends, how to manage them, and you want to talk about that one, okay, it's okay. We want to talk about it. Or if you want to talk about the strategies on how to distance yourself, if you want to separate yourself from your those kind of friends, and you know how to do it without getting hurt, you know how to do it without making them to become your enemies, okay, you have to let us know as well. Call us to let us know. Discuss with that with us this evening. Like I said, once again, welcome. Good evening. Good evening. And I want you to know that by the end of this broadcast, by the end of this live broadcast, you will have a clear understanding on how to deal with toxic friends and protect your emotional well being, how to deal with them, and how to protect your emotional well being. You understand? We're discussing about toxic friends, how to identify and handle negative people in your social circle. You get me? Toxic friends. You know, have you ever noticed that some of your friends or that friend that make you feel worse anytime he comes around you, anytime they come around you, you hang out with them. You understand? You feel. I mean, these so-called friends can drain your emotional. They drain you emotionally. They drain you emotionally. They make you doubt yourself. You get me? After hanging out with them, after staying with them, maybe you guys went outing or they just come to visit you or you went to visit them. After hanging out with them, after being with them, you understand, you feel that emotionally, you feel you are being drained. It's like someone is like, I mean, they're draining you emotionally. That's what I'm trying to take about. Okay. They're draining you emotionally. They make you start doubting yourself. They make you start feeling what's going on around you. You understand? And then most times they take advantage of you or they take advantage of your kindness. Do you understand? I'm talking about toxic friends. Toxic friends. Anytime you hang out with them, anytime you are with them, whatever you meet them, or they come to meet you, or they visit you, or you guys went out to have some fun, something like that. After hanging out with them, immediately you start doubting yourself. You don't know who you are anymore. Emotionally, okay? They are draining you emotionally and you don't know what to do. You understand? But what can you do about it? What can you do about it? All right. And that's what we're discussing this evening. There are some tips for managing negative people in your social circle. There are tips, there are things that you need to do in order for you to manage them. I'm talking about toxic people around you, people, your friends you hang out with. You get me? There are tips. The number and the line is open. The line is free. Call one on now on +44 744 982 3876. Call now. The line is free. First of all, what you have to understand is this: you need to recognize the signs. You need to recognize the signs of a toxic friendship. You need to recognize, you need to know the signs, the red flags of a toxic relationship. Do you understand? Because if you don't recognize it, if you don't know what the characteristics are, how they manipulate you or how they behave, you will not know that you are in a toxic relationship or you are toxic friendship or you are in your toxic social circle. You will not know that. You will not notice that. You understand? So you will need to recognize those signs. Okay. Do you always or do you often feel criticized when you are with them or when you are with this your friend? You always they always criticize you all the time. This person judge you all the time. They anything you do, they judge you, but they judge, they criticize you, okay? Or they try ways, find ways to manipulate you. They always try to manipulate you. Do you understand? So when you are with someone, or when you are in a friendship with someone, or when you are in a circle with friends, you are in a group of friends, you have some friends that you always hang out with. Anytime you are with them, they always criticize you. They are always criticizing you. They keep judging you. No matter what you do, they keep judging you. Do you understand? And also, every time they try to manipulate you to do something that you don't want to do. Do you constantly put, they do all the time, they constantly put you down. They put you down, they talk you down, they don't value you, they don't see any good thing in you, they don't see anything good in you. Whatever you try to say or try to communicate or try to bring or anything input that you want to put in, they always put you down. They don't value it. You understand? At the end of the day, they make you to do what feel guilty for not helping them or serving their needs. Sometimes they'll ask you something that to do, and you say no, you don't want to do it. When they ask you money, you say you don't have. You understand? At the end of the day, they try to make you feel what? Guilty for not doing that thing. You understand? I mean, in your social circle or your friend that you're hanging out with, they do this to you all the time. Those are signs. Those are little signs of red flag. Those are things that you have to like consider. Know that yes, that relationship maybe or that circle looks like it's toxic and it's negative because it's going to affect your well-being. They're going to affect your well-being. You understand? They constantly need something from you all the time. They always need something from you. Anytime they call you or anytime they come around you, anytime you see them coming, they are coming to get something from you. They constantly need something from you. All the time. They need is only when they need something from you, you see them around, they coming around. And when you try them like, to return the favor. You push them to return the favor. When you need something and you go to them, you want to get something from them, you will not see them. They will not be present. You call them that you're coming around, maybe you want to take some, get something from them, they will tell you they are not around. You will not see them. They will go at war. They will start avoiding you. But whenever they need something, they are always present. They come around. You see them, they will come. Understand? All the time. All the time. Even when you didn't tell them that you don't have, like I said, they will make you feel guilty. They will make you feel bad for not giving them that thing. Okay? Are you in a relationship? Are you in friendship? Are you in a circle that they are very competitive with you? It's always is competition. Whatever you do is competition. You are competing. They are competing with you all the time. It's all about competition. Whatever you do is competition. You understand? They're competing all with you all the time. They don't encourage you. They don't encourage you. They don't support you in what you're doing. Your goals or your, you know, things that you want to do. You notice something that you want to do. Instead of them to support you, instead of them to encourage you to go forward on that, what did they do? They try to compete with you. I'm referring to your friends in your circle, inner circle, people you move around with. All the time, what they do, they are competing with you. They are competing with you. Instead of supporting you, helping you out. Maybe you needed some assistance, money, something like that. You will not see them. They will not do that. Instead, what would they do? They'll start to compete with you in that thing you do. Your ideas that you bring out that you want to do, they do immediately. They want to do what? Compete with you. You understand? And the funniest thing is that they never take responsibility for anything, for their actions. They never take responsibility for their actions. When they hurt you or they try to do, maybe they did something that you don't like and you try to let them know that this thing you don't like it, they will never take responsibility of that. They will never do that. You understand? I'm referring to your people like your social circle, your friends. How do you know a toxic relationship? How do you know that you are in a negative environment, a negative social circle? How do you know that? Okay? Because they don't take responsibility for anything. Any of your actions, they don't. They always make you feel guilty for spending time with other people. When they call you, they want to hang out with you. They call you that they want to come in out. You want, okay, we want us to go out this weekend or want us to go somewhere. Okay. And then you already had a plan. You had a plans already that you want to hang out with someone or you want to go somewhere or they have something important that you're doing, you want to go and do. You understand? And you tell them that you're not available. You have somewhere to go or you have something in hand that you want to do. What did they do? Like I said earlier, they will start criticizing you. They will make you feel bad. They will make you feel guilty. They, they will do what? Make you feel guilty. They call you names. Then they will let you know that this friendship is just, they're doing you a favor to be with you as a friend. Remember, without them, that you're nobody. Okay, they make you feel bad. They bring you down. I'm talking about toxic friends, negative people around you. How will you know them? How will you know their characteristics? How will you know? I mean, the signs. How will you know? Because if you don't know those signs, there's no way you know that that relationship or that friendship is not good for your well-being. It's not good for your health. They will not. I mean, they don't acknowledge your attempts to be a good friend to them. No matter what you do, you put in effort, you bring out time, you skip things that you do. You do everything, you go extra mile to satisfy them. You go extra mile to put them first. You put them first in everything you want to do. You plan ahead because you want to satisfy them. You plan ahead so that you're going to make what? Make a time to be with them. Sometimes you even leave things that you're supposed to do for yourself just to make sure that you make what? Make a time for them to sort out their problems, so sort out whatever they were doing, just that you are there to support them, to assist them. But at the end of the day, they will never acknowledge your attempts. They will never acknowledge those favors. They will never acknowledge those efforts that you put in to help them, to be a good friend, because you are doing that because you are a good friend to them. But in returns, they will never acknowledge that. They will never believe that you are doing all those things just for them. You understand? We're talking about toxic friends. How will you know them? How will you identify them? How will you notice or the red flags? Let's just use that. Okay. And once you notice this, once you notice those kind of people, I think it's time for you to set what? You set boundaries. It's time for you to do what? Set boundaries. Set boundaries for your what? For your well-being. For your well-being. For your mental health. For your health. For your health. Then the question is, how can you manage your toxic friends? Now you notice this kind of people. Now you know how they behave. Now you know the kind of life they do. Now you know that they are manipulative. Now you know that they are always, anytime they come around you is when they need something. Now you know that they always want to talk you down. They want to let you know that you are nobody. Now you know that they will never take responsibility for their actions. Now you know that they always do what? Make you feel guilty for being with them. You know all of these things. You know all these things now is their characteristics. That's the way they behave. Okay. Well, how can you manage them? Because let's just put it that way. You know them for a long time. They're your friends. You've been together for even from childhood. You know these people for a long time, and it's gonna be difficult for you to like, just cut them off immediately. But you want to keep them as friends. You want to manage them. The question is, how can you do that? In what way can you manage them? How can you manage them? That is the question. How can you manage them? It's I'm just asking you that. How can you manage those kind of people and still be friends with them? You don't make them feel angry. You don't cut off the relationship. You don't like, you know what I mean? But you want to keep, you know, the kind of people they are. They are toxic. They are negative. Okay. But as a friend, you don't want them to get hurt. But you just want to like keep them around. But you're looking at ways to manage them, just to manage around them. At the same time, protecting your well-being and your mental health. How can you do that? Like this can be, when someone said, ask you, how can you manage something? It's it's always easier, you know, said than done. It's easier said than done. It's not that easy. Especially, like I said, if you know these people, you know this person for a long time. You know this person for a long time. Be your best friend, might be your childhood friend, might be your school friend, classmate. You know each other for a long time. But how can you manage that? The only thing I will tell you is this, okay? Just believe, just have it in your mind that you deserve respect and kindness. You deserve respect and kindness. That's something you have to know. Understand? And if you don't know that you deserve respect, someone can just come over and match on you anyhow they want. They can treat you anyhow they want. Anyhow they want. Because the effort you're putting in to satisfy these people, the effort you're putting in to satisfy this person, you understand? The effort you're putting in that friendship, in that circle, and they are not giving you back. the kindness that you're giving to them. You're always bringing out money. You're bringing out your car. You're making out time. You're always looking for a very nice place that you guys have to go. Whenever you contribute money to go out, you provide more. You bring your car. You put petrol. You do all those stuff just to make sure that that friendship, you guys enjoy it. Enjoy it. But they are not doing the same. At the end of the day, instead of them to acknowledge it, they're talking you down, telling you that maybe the car you are using, if not because your parents has money, how will you get a car? That if they have their parents, that rich parents, they will have their own car too. Don't just do because you have a car. They will talk you down. They will make you feel bad, feel guilty for helping them. You understand? The only thing I'm saying is that you deserve respect. You deserve kindness as well. Just know that. Okay? You deserve respect. You deserve respect. And if you notice, if you think about it and then realize that maybe the time you're spending with them, or the time you putting in, the effort that you're putting in, all the struggles, everything you're putting in just to make sure that that relationship, you make sure that that friendship stands, or that friendship excel, that friendship move forward. Understand? You put in a lot of things to make that friendship stronger. At the end of the day, it's draining you emotionally, it's draining you mentally, it's draining you. You don't feel appreciated, you don't feel accepted. What do? You start limiting the time. Just try to cut off the time that you spend with them. Start limiting the time you spend with this person. Think about it. Okay? If you're giving them 5 days a week, cut it. You can bring it down to 4, or bring it down to 3. Look for something that will take much of your time. And say, start limiting the time you spend with this person. That time they normally use to criticize you, that time they normally use to bring you down. Don't give them the opportunity to do that again. Don't put yourself in the situation where they will criticize you, where they will start talking you down, where they will make you to feel guilty. No. What do? Get out from there. Don't do that. Stand for yourself and let them know that you deserve respect. By giving yourself respect, they will respect you. I'm I'm talking about toxic friends, negative people that come around. Okay, negative people that will just come to manipulate you. They try to come to, make you feel bad. They will try to come to, talk you down, make you feel that you are nobody. But they call themselves your friends. They call themselves your paddy. At the end of the day, once you are with them, after meeting up with them, you never feel the same anymore. There's nothing positive that comes out of it. Rather, it's always negative. Emotionally, you're getting drained. You start doubting yourself. You start doubting your personality and all that. Okay? That's what we're discussing. Toxic friends. How can you identify and handle negative people in your social circle? Like I said, the line is still open. If you want to call to contribute, if you have any thought or if you have something that you want to talk about, or let me know. And also, I think we have some people that are celebrating their birthday this evening. Before I forget, okay, we have of course Saint Siokereke. We have Ada Vone Okoli. We have Demand Edwards and Cheesy Happiness. Okay, some of them their birthday falls in within the week. Some fall today, some maybe tomorrow. Is just like that. Okay, so we want to celebrate them as the way we celebrate in Wano. Okay, we're just telling you guys, okay, wish you happy birthday, and then whatever you wish yourself, we pray that God will grant you your wishes. Okay, and also make sure that you celebrate your birthday to the fullness. Enjoy it. We got a jingle for you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, guys. Make sure you celebrate your birthday to the fullest. Enjoy yourself. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're talking about toxic friends and how to identify and handle negative people in your social circle. Okay. So discussing about. And then we we ask how can you manage toxic friends? Okay. That's what we ask. I said that is easier said than done. If you notice that they're affecting you a lot, they're affecting you emotionally. If you need to be at the end of the day, you decide that if you need to be around them. All I can say is that you try and stay positive and avoid engaging in their negativity. Try to show some light. Okay, when you feel you look around, you don't want to lose this kind of friends. You don't want you just you like them, okay, as your friends. You don't want to lose them, okay, but you just want to manage them. Like I said earlier, try try and be positive around them. Try to avoid their negativity. Okay, just show some light. Don't let them drag you down to their level. Don't let them drag you down to their level. I think we got a call. Don't let them drag you down to their level. Okay, focus on your self care, and then surround yourself with what people that will lift you up. Surround yourself with people that will lift you, people that will elevate you, people that will make you smile, people that will do what? People that will acknowledge your effort, people that will do what? Like they will people that will value you, people that will value what you bring to that friendship, people that will value what you bring to that social circle. Okay, there are a lot of them. People that knows your self worth. Try to surround yourself with those kind of people. Don't let them drag you to their own level. You get me? Don't do that. Don't let them drag you to their own level. All right. I'm talking about if you feel that you just want to have you want to stay with this kind of people. You can understand. Okay. Hello. Still having problem with the connection or all right. Someone is trying to call. Okay. And another question we ask is this um is this friendship worth trading with your well-being and mental health? If I'm asking, is this that circle, that social circle, that friendship, this person that you are in relationship with, or this your best friend, or this your friend, okay, is the friendship worth trading? with your well-being and mental health? And if the answer is no, then remember that it's okay to let go of that toxic friendship. It's okay to let go. It's okay to let go. It's okay to cut off this person, cut off this friend, cut off this circle. It's okay to let go of them. You understand? Because it might be difficult. It might be difficult. Like I said earlier, it's someone that you know for a long time. It's someone that you love so much. It's someone that you admire so much. It's someone that you grow together with. And then it's difficult. Their attitudes start changing and everything, and you don't know what to do. Understand? I want to let you know that it may be difficult, but it will help you in the long run. It will help you in the long run. Understand? Because it's better for your mental health and overall well-being. It's better. Yeah, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening. You've been trying to call. I think I don't know. The network is having issues.
Yeah,
Yeah, good evening.
good
Welcome.
evening. The network, even so, the network was bad, but I thank God it later turned.
Yeah, welcome
I
to
want
one.
to
Yeah.
contribute. Yeah, I want to contribute on your very interesting topic. In that topic, there are two questions you ask there. Or me, I understand because you say, how do I know a toxic person and how to handle them, right?
Yeah, how will you know? How will you know toxic friends? We're discussing
Yeah,
about friends
so
and the social circles here. You're just
yeah,
friends. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So to me, the way we know them is through their character. And I will mention some of their characters they perform.
Mm.
One, such people concerned about themselves, understand?
Okay.
Their their character behave bad character. They are unpredictable.
Okay.
They gossip regularly. They are the people that are concerned about their own problem without thinking of your own problem. Understand?
Hmm.
They are the people that ignore your good effort to them. They ignore it, the effort you made to them as a friend.
Hmm.
Understand?
Yeah.
So they, they don't even appreciate your own effort as a friend.
Hmm.
And they don't respect you. They always cross your own boundary. So with this little attitude I just mentioned, with it you can know a toxic friend. Understand?
Yeah. Can you elaborate one? Just take one of the those points that you had. What? How can you just elaborate it? One of it. Oh, like on. Okay. Are you there? We're discussing on toxic friends. How to identify and handle negative people in your social circle. Okay, and then he was called was talking about he was pointing out a lot of things that these people take advantage of you. They don't really value you. Like most of the things that I pointed out earlier. Okay, they don't value you. They don't really care about your well-being. They don't really care about that. The only time you see them around you coming around is when they need something from you. When they need something from you, you see them. They always come around. And when you need something back, when you need something in return, or when you need their help, they go missing. They go missing. You will see them. And you start wondering what's going on. Is that time they will tell you that they are not in town. They are not in town. They will have somewhere to go to. They are not what? In town. They are not. Why? Because all their characters, their actions are toxic or negative. Negativity is what they feel inside. Oh, negative, everything about them is negative because they don't really value you from day one. Okay. How can you handle this kind of people? How can you handle this kind of person? Understand? You can put on a comment section. I'll read them out. Understand? Okay. I asked you earlier. I said, if or is this friendship worth trading with your well-being and mental health? If, I don't know. This friend that you're hanging with, after hanging with them, you notice all the time that your mental health is always affecting your mental health. So does it worth it? Does it worth it? Does it worth it? If the answer is no, then find ways to just to trade, find ways to cut it off, find ways to like, just to get rid of them, find ways to like, the time you spend with them, cut it off. Do you understand what I mean? Because at the end of the day, your mental health and your well-being is paramount, is first before any other thing. Because whatever happens to you, if you have any problem or if you fall ill or you fall sick, these people will not be there for you. They will never support you. They will never assist you. Instead, they will be the people that will do what, take your name around, criticizing, then letting everybody know that you are not well. So it's better that you cut off with them. Get rid of them. Understand? I know it might not be easy. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. But it will help you in the long run. It will help you in the long run. Looking at it, maybe the short time, the choice that you take that time is going to be, maybe it's going to be hard for you. But the long run, you notice that you made a very, very good choice. You made the right choice. Also, make sure that you persuade yourself that it's for the better. Whatever you're doing, you want to get rid of them. You want to cut off this friendship. It's for the better. It's likely that you will find it difficult to decide whether to break a friendship, or, you know, this your friend, you've been, like I said to you, you've been together for a long time. You've been together for a long time. Is your childhood friend, your classmate, your school friend, your brother, your sister, I don't know, your circle, social circle. You guys know each other for a long, long time. And whenever, like I said to you, whenever you guys meet, whenever you guys you visited them or they visit you, you never feel the same. It's all about negativity. It's all about negativity. You only keep on draining you emotionally. You understand? You get me? Keep on draining you emotionally. Okay? Because you always feel you don't know how to get rid of them. Understand? If you're if you're experiencing mixed feelings, if you are experiencing mixed emotions towards them, you might believe that your friendship has too much history and fond memories for you. To give it up entirely is going to be hard. It's difficult. Cutting this individual off might be the wisest course of action, though. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about it so bad it's giving you sleepless night. If the issue persists repeatedly, attempts to patch up the friendship, every time you try to handle them, every time you try to like accommodate them, you're having issues. Okay. All right. Think about it. Hello. Welcome. Good evening welcome to Wano.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome. We're
Thank
this
you very much.
Yeah, we're discussing about toxic friends.
Yes. And I want to join my voice on the topic. It's a very interesting one.
Okay.
Yeah. So this topic is quite educating and also advising. is a kind of topic that most people don't really know where to, let go. When you have friends, you have, colleagues. Hello,
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah,
can
go
you
on.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on. Yes.
When you have friends, colleagues, you know, or brothers or anyway, you should know when you are getting negative vibes, negative, you know, uh, attraction from those ends. And then you should also know when to pull yourself back, especially when you have friends, they are making it, they are moving faster than you. You now see them as, you know, competition,
Mm,
a sort of, you try to measure up. By trying to measure up, you find yourself doing things that normally you can't, you shouldn't
mm-hmm,
do,
yeah.
like you're chasing your shadows.
Yeah.
So sort of, so in that case, you just have to let them move on their own pace while you concentrate on your own. While you're trying to chase them, that's when you miss your steps.
Mm-hmm,
So the topic now is now concentrating, how do you get rid of them? Do you really let them go, or you follow them? Or so the best thing to do is to move at your pace. And there are instances where you have these friends, you don't know how to tell them that you can't meet up with them. You
mm-hmm,
don't know how to tell them this is where you are,
mm-hmm,
this is the level you are.
mm-hmm,
Then in that case, those people shouldn't be by your side at that particular time. You can always be with people that understand you, people that you can relate with,
mm-hmm.
people you can discuss your future with, people you can discuss your challenges with. These are the people that should be within your circle in that particular time. At every time, in short,
Mm,
you should have a circle. You know your circle at a particular time. This is your circle. These are people that understand. These are people that knows what I'm passing through, where I'm coming from, how to, So you create your circle at every particular time. So that's the best way to, you know, approach these friends, this circle of friends. So you should have a particular circle at each period of your life. You create a circle. So
mm,
when you draw that circle, you know your friends that can make it into that circle.
mm-hmm.
Those that can't fall in there don't belong there at that time. They might make it at the next circle. You know,
Yeah, people that whenever
that's for me.
the kind of people that whenever you meet up with them or whenever you are around them, you perceive that positive vibes. People that always want to chat,
Exactly.
they want to challenge you, they want to make you better, they want you to move forward. They'll have your interest at
Exactly.
hand.
Because
It's not
they
people that always want.
understand you.
Yes. Okay.
They understand what you are into.
Mm-hmm.
They are not, a kind of, making you feel less of yourself or making you, get out of your way.
Yeah, people that always know
You
those
know.
kind of people that bring you down. They never value your
Yes.
friendship. It's not the kind of people you have to
Exactly.
hang around with. Okay.
Exactly my point.
All right.
It's a very interesting topic.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
All right. Cheers.
you for calling. Yeah. All right. He just um he just summarized it in a bit. That you choose your circle. Choose the kind of people that you want to hang out with. It's not people that bring you down. Rather, people that will do what elevate you, people that will support you, people that will push you to a higher height. People that whenever you meet with them, you receive that positive vibes. You will see that you receive that positive vibes. You understand? Okay, so like I said, yeah, those kind of people. If you're in a relationship that if you're in a circle that you know that they are is always about negativity, and you trying to cut off with them. Understand? Think about your well-being. Is very very important. At the long run, it will help you. Okay, cutting these kind of people off might be the wisest action, course of action that you've done is, I mean, because whenever you are with them, you all not always notice that emotionally, mentally, they keep draining you. They're making you all the time to feel less of yourself, tired. You're pushing your, like what he said, you're pushing your shadow. Because every one of us, all have our own stars. We all have our own pace. We all have what do you call it? We have our own destiny in our hands. So it takes its time to come. And when someone is trying to all the time to do what? Just to let you know that you're in competition with them. They're competing with you. They're letting you know all the time that you're nobody, that you're falling behind and it's affecting you. What do? Try to avoid those kind of people. Avoid them. Okay? Avoid them. Find a circle where you can be welcomed, where you can be valued. Okay? That's what we're discussing this evening. All right. It's important to remember that distancing yourself when you decide that it's time is up. It's important to remember that distancing your friends or distancing yourself from a toxic friend is not a sign of weakness. These people, this friend that you know that they are of no good to you, nothing. They don't bring any value to your family, they don't bring any value to your life, nothing. And you want to distance yourself from them. Don't see it as a sign of weakness. No, never. Don't do that. Rather, just see it as a sign of strength because you know what you are getting away from. You know what you are like, you're moving yourself, you're removing yourself from. At the short time, maybe that time you're doing it, you might not understand. You might not even know what you are doing. But on the long run, you realize that you've done yourself a favor. You did a very good thing to your life. You understand? Those are the things you have to understand. You know? Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, the line cut off,
Nah,
and
man.
I think you'll be trying to cover.
Man. I've been trying. I'm not pleasing with the network at all. Let me go straight to the point.
Okay.
I don't know whether you get the ones
I
I've
got
highlighted before.
I got everything. I just said to you,
So,
I was trying to say to you that take one, just get one example out of it and just say, give me just one example.
okay, just how to handle them. Just try to avoid getting drawn into their drama. Understand?
Mm.
Two, you just create an avenue to handle them, their character, and the other way around. Just go on and make new friends without knowing what they will do, or because anybody that is not contributing any positive art in your life or does not make you feel happy as a friend is not a true friend.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
So that's what I want. I'm sorry for the network issue.
It's okay.
Please, I
Yeah.
thought I will not meet up.
Now you are not in control of that. It's network.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Thank you so much for calling.
yeah. Welcome.
Okay. So, like I said, we're rounding up now, and then you you have a right to make friends. You have a right to decide that is a wrong time. You have a right to decide that this friendship is not going anywhere. This friendship is affecting you mentally, is affecting you, is draining you emotionally. I also have a right to do what? Make new friends, like what he just said. Make new friends. Leave that circle if it's affecting you. Leave that circle. You understand? Remember, there is a sign of strength. Take a courage. Take a courage. I mean, it takes a courage to be able to recognize when a friendship is no longer healthy for you. It's the strength, a form of strength. You notice that this friendship is no longer viable. It's no more, it's nothing, it's not healthy. It's no longer healthy for you. Okay? It's just like take a step to end it. That's it. and get away from there for your well-being and your mental health, which is the most important thing. Many people don't really talk about. Your well-being and your mental health is the most important thing in your life you have to take care of. It's only you that can take care of your well-being and your mental health. No one else can do that for you. So whatever you're doing, whatever friendship, whatever circle you are in whatever environment that you are in, that makes you not to sleep at night, that makes you not to have a peace of mind, that makes you always to doubt yourself, that makes you always to, feel drained emotionally and physically. That kind of thing is not good for you. Think about it and make alternative actions. Just look for something else. Get away from there. If it's a friendship or a circle where you are in and is affecting you mentally, it's better to get away from there than just drowning into that problem or drowning into that to affecting your mental health. Okay. I think that's what we have this evening. This is where we're going to stop this evening. And then please, if you find this live program, if you find it educating, or if you find it interesting, please don't forget to share it. Let others know. Put it on your contact, on your West Facebook contacts. Just send it out, share it. Okay. On that note, say to you guys, thank you for those that called and those that stay with us to this time. And I will see you guys next week, Friday. They've got Taris. Good evening.